Alright, folks, we're back. We're on the road to the victory road, actually.
We're on the road again.
We're on the road to Viridian City.
Bow, bow, bow. Always jam out to Road to Viridian City.
Oh, yeah.
I'd karaoke all those old Pokemon songs.
Oh, yeah.
They're great.
Fantabulous.
You remember the Prepare for Trouble?
Oh, how could I forget?
Then James would like laugh
classic.
weirdly.
Weird.
He did like a Scooby Doo laugh.
Yeah, he does like a Scooby-Doo laugh.
Yeah.
And then Meowth's like, quit dicking around.
Here they come! We've got you now, twerps. Yeah, you fuckheads! Meowth, calm down. Eat shit and die! Oh, Meowth, don't do that.
Meowth finally snaps.
Have you guys seen the, there's a clip from, I guess, Pokemon Masters, where James was talking, but the voice actor, like, choked mid-line. So it's like,
Really?
Soon I plan to capture all the Pokemon in Pasio will be complete.
James dies for real.
James fucking dies.
It was always weird that they were supposed to be teenagers.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they're teenagers.
I don't believe you.
There was like a line.
Jesse and James?
Yeah. Like 17 or something.
Lies! When will the lies end?
That is lies and scandal.
Lies!
There's no way.
You're lying!
There was even a line where they're just like, you drive pretty good. Thanks, I should get a license someday.
I think that's just them. Ah, fuck. I think that's just them being stupid.
Like, I obviously don't agree with it. I can guarantee you, they're in their teens.
They look like in their 20s.
Look, they obviously look like they're in their 20s, but for some reason they, like the same reason why Ash is 10 for all these years.
He's been 10 forever.
They've been cursed with the same non-aging.
Exactly. They're all trying to find the fountain of the antidote to the fountain of youth. Oh, I think this is the girl with the Blissey. No, it's a Golduck.
That's not a bliss.
And you see, guys, if it's not a Blissey unless it takes like 5 minutes alone for the text for the HP to scroll down.
And here I thought they were being faithful to the rename.
Right. Honestly, with how faithful they're being, I wouldn't be shocked if that wasn't there.
Yeah, because really they made very few improvements, and that is one of the few.
Okay, this girl does have the Blissey.
Bitsy.
Honestly, I wonder how this would have gone down if like, Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl switched developing teams. Like if Ilka developed Ilka developed Legends Arceus and
It would have been...
Alright, that's a good point. Here's my counterpoint. What if they put effort in both?
You know, that is a good counterpoint, Mike.
What if they just hired a better game studio?
Or what if they... Well, like with, like, friggin' Nintendo pulled the plug on Metroid Prime 4 and like, no, this sucks. Fucking restart. I respect that, but I also want to play Metroid Prime 4. But that's besides the point. The point being...
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Yeah, exactly. The point being, make better games.
I didn't know, who was it that said, like, the Metroid development person, they were, to not rush the game, because, people will remember a bad,
Oh
a
yeah,
bad game
well,
that's...
Miyamoto was like, a delayed game is eventually good, a rushed game was forever bad.
Yeah.
In his infinite wisdom.
The Book of Miyamoto.
I actually have.
Tell me why, in his infinite wisdom, he decided to take all the creativity out of Paper Mario.
If it is
That's a
infinite
loaded
wisdom,
question, Chris.
why don't I have a first-person Mario game? First-person Mario shooter game. I'm sorry.
Eric, answer our questions.
No.
Eric.
I'm sorry, Iwata died.
I'm sorry. That's a good reason. Respect to the man. I didn't know that the the puppets for E3. I didn't know that was because
he was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought they were being funny.
I mean, yeah, that's what I thought too. Because I mean, I loved the puppets.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was a great substitute.
Although when Reggie was doing the push-up, he was like Nintendo 63, Nintendo 64.
His body is Reggie.
You know, I actually got the Ask Iwata book, and I also picked. I'm planning on. I think Reggie's coming out with a book soon. I plan to pick that up as well.
Okay, wait, like a book, like an autobiography?
I don't know. Are you talking about Iwata or Reggie? Because Iwata's is like a bunch of his blurbs from the Nintendo website compiled into a book.
Random sayings.
It's actually a really good read. Alright, Spore Spawn, don't fuck this up. Yeah, I've only gotten through the first chapter, but I was actually tearing up a little bit when I was reading it, and just hearing about him, just because, I never appreciated the guy when he was around, just because I didn't follow video game news as closely as I do nowadays. And it makes me sad.
I think it's because, yeah, it just never occurs to us that this, person would die.
Well, he died in, like, his 40s, which is really young.
Do we know why he died?
I think it was some illness, but I don't remember what it was.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, please do. I'm interested to know.
Complications from bile duct cancer.
Oh.
Cancer will do it.
Sad. Real sad.
The big C.
What a shame. What a shame. That guy pretty much pioneered our childhoods.
The way he said that, like, I expected better.
No. Yeah, that guy literally pioneered our childhoods with the Wii and the DS.
Yep.
And if they had just told me when he was gonna die, I would have been, been more considerate.
I didn't even know who he was, like, at the time, because I didn't follow anything back then. How I figured out there was a new game out? Oh, the new game on the shelf.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're kids, unless it comes out in, like, a magazine or see, like, I don't know.
Those
It's not like
commercials
in
on TV.
the credits
The
of the
reason I
game.
ever knew about Spectrobes was because it was in a Boys Life magazine.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
like,
so glad it was, because I still treasure that series. But
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
we
not
don't
like when
know.
the credits of every game that plays, they don't put a picture of the dude that made it, like,
Yeah, seriously.
flash across the screen all of a sudden when you beat a Pokemon game. It's just, the name of the guy who made Pokemon. I'm lost.
Who was the guy that made Pokemon? I forget his name.
uh,
It's like Satoshi something or other. Oh, Satoshi Tajiri, I think his name was.
The CEO of Pokemon.
Well, he's also dead. So.
Everyone stop dying.
Yeah, right. And ever since he died, the Pokemon Company went downhill.
Ever since Detective Pikachu took control, it's just been plummeting.
it's Detective Pikachu.
I've heard a lot
From
of
what I've heard, that's actually one of the better Pokemon games in the past.
Well, it would have been if Danny DeVito voiced.
I have yet to play that game. I want to. I own it. It's in my house. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
Oh, you just straight up have it?
Yeah, I do. I got it used because the what was it called? The GameStop in Carbondale was going out of business, so I picked up like a bunch of games on the cheap.
Oh.
And there's one game that was there that I wish I'd scooped up when I had the chance. They had a copy of Ocarina of Time 3D.
That one I never got, but I know it was Ocarina of Time. It was cool, but essentially that's all it was. It's just like a remaster.
Well, yeah, but I've also never played the original, so.
That's really who it would be for. I don't know why you just buy another. I guess.
Well, you can play it on the go.
Oh, that's true. What was that Metroid game that came out that they remastered on the 3DS?
Samus Returns.
Yeah, I want to pick that up again.
I definitely recommend it. It's like, it like lays the groundwork for Metroid Dread. It's just a little bit held back by the game it was remaking. Because the bosses all, like, they feel a little samey, but that's kind of the point. You're fighting all the Metroids. When they go from, like, Alpha to Beta to Gamma to Zeta Metroids.
Yeah, I need to play the Metroid games from, like, you know, story-wise, from, like, start to finish.
Oh, yeah. You know what's, like, the best thing to have to experience, like, everything Metroid? A Wii U.
Yeah.
Like,
Right?
Why?
Practically every Metroid game is on there.
One thing keeping the Wii U with relevancy.
Yeah, and aren't they taking away the ability to, like, put a credit card on that thing soon?
Probably.
Yeah,
Be surprised.
before the shop shuts down, I gotta, like, go on a little binge and just kind of buy everything that I want. Ooh, no.
Okay. It's one of those.
Definitely not.
If it closes, I won't be surprised. It's more like I'm just surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah? I hope they take their sweet time, just because there's quite a few games on there I want to pick up.
I hope they port Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually that, and I did want. I know it's an exclusive, but I wanted Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Which one is that one again?
The clay, everyone's clay, and you see the ball. You gotta like Canvas Curse.
Ah,
no.
yes.
Canvas Curse, but better, because Canvas Curse is a nightmare to play. Trust me, I tried. I tried for so long in my childhood to beat that game, and I could not do it.
I got as far
It
as that
is.
kart race with DDD, but that was about it.
Yeah, it is so hard.
Turns out, having a ball Kirby and navigating him by like drawing a path for him all the time is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
You get like what 3 hits before you go down.
That's a little lame. Yeah,
I want to finish Kirby's Epic Yarn though.
Yeah, it's funny. I heard that so there was this like image talking about it was like a meme talking about how hypocritical Nintendo fans are. It was comparing the Wii U and Switch libraries, like, oh, look how similar they are.